Hello, hello, my friends. Good morning, good evening. Welcome. This is Yonks, and you are on the Token Summit DAO, where we biddle all the DAOs, but more importantly, we're looking to bring a most fabulous, most fun 3-day virtual summit here on International DAO Day on 2/22/22. And tonight we're going to be setting up our DAO governance on snapshot.org. And at the end of our second working group, we left it here where needed to move some funds around on the wallets, also needed to update the controller. We're looking here. This is Gnosis Safe. This is largely regarded as the best multi-signature safe in the industry. And this is on the 3Win.eth multi-sig for Triple Win Foundation. And that's who owns TokenSummit.eth, the registrant. Here's the address for that multi-sig safe. And again, just recently updated the controller to the hot wallet for Token Summit DAO. So let's go ahead and hop over here to, this is when this is snapshot.org. This is the DAO governance framework that we're going to be using right now, and going to keep it pretty simple. The thing that we love about Snapshot is that it is a gasless situation, so it doesn't cost for people in the DAO to vote on proposals. And as you can see right now, this has 4.6 thousand spaces, and we're going to go through the process. And if you need any questions on here, let's see the little question down here. It brings open a little navigation. Here's some links to various resources, and the documentation is over here with the little Gitbook. Love using Gitbook for the stuffs, documentation especially. And over here, spaces, create a space. So this is the guide that we're going to be using here for going through and creating our space. Get an ENS domain for your space. And this is something that we already did. I also have, and I'm going to throw this up here. I think I had this up previously, but this is a tweet that I sent out. How to do a Wyoming DAO LLC in 4 steps. Obtain an ENS domain, launch a social token, and set up Snapshot Labs, which is what we're going to be doing tonight. And then also we're going to be doing the 4 steps. So after this video, this live stream, we should have Token Summit DAO online here. And that's assuming that everything goes well. So let's go ahead and get to it. So coming back here to the Snapshot space, and you can see where I got my details, and this isn't the first DAO that we've set up. So link your ENS domain to Snapshot. So this is where over here, we're gonna go through the guide and on Snapshot. So we're gonna click on the little plus to create a space, use your existing ENS domain, which we're going to do. And here's where we need to set the record on ENS. So coming over here, and I'm going to go to app.ens domains. And if you're on the homepage, like here's what it looks like. Go to app, and that takes you to where we were at. We're already connected with our wallet up here. And then we've already got the ENS domain where we're the controller. So we're going to go over here to my account. And this one's a little different because, again, we don't have the domain on this hot wallet, and that's for best practices. We have the domain on our multi-sig safe. But over here on the controller, we do need to have the main domain on here so that we can control this. And the reason for that is it's just a parameter on the, and it's just easier besides, anyway, several different reasons. So we're going to click on the TokenSummit.eth, and this is where we're going to update a few things. So this is our address here that we're using, the controller. This is, again, what updated between the last live stream and this one. And we're going to modify the records down here. So one of the things that we need to update is the address, because we want this to be, again, the hot wallet to make it easy for sending anything here. So we're going to change this to that address, and then we need to add another record over here. So following the directions, we need to go through and add the text record snapshot in lowercase with the details over here. So going back to the ENS, add record, text, key is snapshot, and then we have to copy this in right here. Copied, I clicked on the little clipboard, and then I'm pasting it in on the key. I wonder why it has this little red exclamation here. I'm just looking at this little thing here. I wonder if it doesn't let us do it with it just being as the controller. I'm going to update the address here first. I was hoping to get a little text here, but let me remove this. So we might have to. And I'm going to refresh this again real quick here. So this might have to be a two-step process before I can add the record here. Let's see if this will work. So now we're just waiting for the transaction to finish. Okay, so that has been set. And if we open up another like incognito window, private window, here we go. We should be able to see that the address has been set here on this window as well. Yeah, so that's what we wanted to see. So now the controller and the address is set. Let me see if it'll let us set the other thing in there now. So going to the add or edit record, we want to just add a text record, type in snapshot here, and copy this from snapshot. Save. And I'm going to go ahead and put in some other details here too. This is our website, TokenSummit.xyz. Our GitHub, TokenSummit DAO, Twitter. Okay, so there's snapshot, there's the URL. It didn't let us do that before, so maybe that's because we had to specify the address here, which makes sense. So let's go ahead and confirm here, and this will be another transaction. And let me just confirm that that looks right, and that looks right. Okay, so I'm going to get a screenshot of this real quick here. So almost $90 for this transaction fee.
Was that paid in Matic or
Ethereum. So I think the
Ethereum?
only,
Okay.
yeah, the only supported networks, and I don't know exactly what it looks like on Rinkeby, which is the Ethereum test network. I've not done much playing around on Rinkeby, but that's where you can practice some of the stuff. And I think that some of the functionality is going to be expanding to where you can do sub DNS, like subdomain management. Like one of the domains that still is held by yonks.eth for retoken is ret.eth. Because like one of the things that I thought would be fabulous is like for ambassadors that, you know, complete some type of dynamic, like imagine having amy.ret.eth and then like maybe a component of you being an amazing ambassador is that we could set up a superfluid stream where it would be streaming some type of dynamic to amy.ret.eth, or like whenever we're doing tokenized deals, for example. So let's see, I think that this is updated. Let me see here. I'm going to just refresh the page because I believe it goes to another screen. I don't know if this has gotten updated yet. Let me try refreshing this. Snapshot. I think it's all, let me look on a private window.
Does this mean we're gonna get airdrops on Token Summit coins?
Yeah, we're going to do some type of tokenomics that we haven't really decided yet. Right now, I'm trying to find
That's the
where.
only way we can vote, right? If we have coins.
Yeah, that is correct. I was expecting to see settings here. Okay, here we go. Token Summit DAO. And we're on Matic. And we're going to go under media and social. Symbol is TSDAO. Twitter is Token Summit DAO. Same for the GitHub. Add myself. I'll put, let's see. This is Yonks. Amy. D-sign. White Hat DAO. And I'll put Julie on here too. Was there anybody else I should put? That's good enough. Add strategy. And this is our contract address for Token Summit DAO. I'm not putting any minimum thresholds in. Save, sign. So here is our dashboard. TokenSummit.eth is online on Snapshot. So you can go follow that, join that. Join it here with this. And with yonks.eth, join. Look, first member. And here's the initial snapshot space for Token Summit DAO. Cool. Well, we got our snapshot DAO Governance portal online. There's the screenshot I was wanting to get. Okay, so let's see. The other thing was wanting to look at was getting the entity set up. So here was this setup snapshot labs, register Wyoming DAO as an algorithmically managed DAO. So let's go ahead and go to Wyoming Secretary of State. So we chose the limited liability company there. And this is Token Summit DAO LLC. And the additional designation is a decentralized autonomous organization. Perpetual. We don't have a delayed effective date. And let me bring open real quick here. Can you go ahead and get this registered, Tyler? Do you want me to just do that in a off window, the registered agent?
I'll just do it offline. I can't do it at this moment.
Okay. So registered agents is who we use for that, and they're here, if you're wondering, wyomingagents.com. The economical choice for Wyoming registered agent service is $25 a year. Seriously, $25, like their website says. So anyway, that's who that we're using here for our registered agent. And just going down here, and a principal address. This is a mailing service that we use for other businesses in Wyoming. And I'm just going to pull that up real quick here.
Jason, is that address from the registered agent?
No, this is a mailing service that we use in Wyoming. The registered agent isn't really set up to receive mail. And I pulled the, because I'm putting in my phone number and I don't really want my phone number on the live screen here, even though it's probably already all over the internet anyway. But yeah, we use a service called Traveling Mailbox, and it's a great virtual mail service for either full-time travelers or for virtual businesses. And then like one of the other things that we have to file is a USPS 1583 form. And that's something that we have to get notarized in order to use that mailing service for business or personal reasons. So the next screen over here is the organizer, and let's see, the organizer on this is actually Triple Win Foundation. I'm going to put in my personal name here. Well, actually, I'm going to do, let me look here. I got to see. So it is right here. Triple Win Foundation, organizer. Because we're doing this as a subsidiary of Triple Win Foundation, 3Win DAO, using the same address.
Is that a nonprofit 501c3 or not yet?
Not yet. That'll be one of the things that we will get knocked out here, and whether it's a 501c something or another, we'll get that figured out here, because this is functionally the first project that we're organizing and rolling up, and this will be the first of many in 2022, because the other one that we've been talking about for a while, Our Home Co-op, to facilitate like the cooperative housing NFT along with the cooperative dynamic of like the retoken founding citizen NFT, or not the Token Town founding citizen NFT, that'll all be facilitated through Our Home Co-op. So this is the article where we put in the algorithmically managed on article number 6, and I've got some verbiage somewhere for that. Let me see if I can find that well here for the copy and paste on one that we've used for other entities. Let's see. So here's me copying and pasting from Token Town, and then I'm just gonna actually edit this in a notepad. Make it bigger here for everybody. So this is Token Summit DAO. Is an algorithmically managed, decentralized, autonomous organization. The notice of restrictions on duties and transfers appear in the operating agreement. Token Summit DAO LLC is governed using, and this is the and change the contract address. Put this in our Article 6. Okay, I'm gonna get a screenshot of this. And I might even make this a little bigger here. So added that. Next. Filing date 1/22, new. And the transaction, so it's $25 for the registered agent. It's $100 for the filing fee. And then the ENS stuff is approximately 125 bucks. So that's where I came up with the approximately $250. And, you know, the ENS stuff varies depending on lots of different stuff. So let me see here. I think that this is everything that need on this screen. And I was going to get a screenshot of this real quick here. And this is where I'm going to probably have to bring it off screen for some billing details. Because this is where we have to pay the man, and the man always wants a piece. All right. Continue. And this is where I've got to put in my details as far as the filer, because you do have to like provide like here, this is like my digital signature as the person filing here. I'm the person, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to just check all these boxes. Filer is an individual. So technically the filer is an organization. So I'm going to choose the organization because again, we're organizing this under Triple Win Foundation, but it still requires, and that you can see here the verbiage in here, Wyoming Secretary of State requires a natural person, which is a human being, to sign on behalf of a business entity. So this is me acting on behalf of Triple Win Foundation, and I'm going to move this to put in my phone number and my contact email address and all of that stuff over here real quick. So the window that it came up here was the payment window. They have a $2 convenience fee. So now I'm going to complete this process here. Are you around, Tyler? Did you want to talk about the update there on Uphold with Retoken?
Yeah, so I mean, this is not a great update actually. They went through all of our verifications and everything, and they said, okay, you're almost done. Now send us proof that you've already had another bank account for at least 3 months with statements. So the whole idea of them being a crypto bank alternative and, you know, catering to the crypto market, now they're saying, how do you fit into the regular banking system? If you already have a bank account, we need proof of that before we can open your account here. So actually a little frustrating, and I don't know if we're going to be able to open this account, but that's the update.
So I thought you might be interested in hearing that, Amy.
Oh, maybe we can write the manager of the bank.
Well, I mean,
That
we
would
could
probably make sense.
we can try, but I think this is just renewing the need for organizations that function within the banking sector, follow all the regulations, and also acknowledge that crypto doesn't always fit in the regulations, and figuring out how to make that work. So it's better than an outright decline for sure, but it's also really frustrating. They're saying we're offering a service that you should be able to get the service elsewhere. And if you can get it elsewhere, then use us. We're like, but we don't want to get it elsewhere. We can't get it elsewhere. So it was the whole thing is weird.
Well, registration is complete. So yay, that is one milestone here.
Congratulations.
I know. And let me like one other thing that doesn't happen automatically here with Wyoming, and I'll actually go through that process right now. And this is one of the things that I love about Wyoming Secretary of State, because some states that we've done business in actually charge and have a manual process for getting a certificate of good standing. I'm just going to download these documents here real quick. The legal ones that I've got those for our files, and then I'm actually going to go through the process, and we will see the certificate of good standing here. And I'm going to take a look at the articles of organization too. Yeah, so let me bring this in right here. So here is the articles of organization. So decentralized autonomous organization, limited liability company, TokenSummit DAO, LLC. The organizer here in Article 5 of the decentralized is limited liability, Triple Win Foundation, 3Win DAO. And this is a part of the Triple Win Foundation whatever we're going to call it, ecosystem. They're creating triple wins in the Triple Win DAO ecosystem. So, and let me go through that process here real quick on the Wyoming certificate, good standing certificates on the line. And I need that real quick, the filing ID to make it easier. Search. So here is the certificate of good standing for TokenSummit DAO, and we're just going to print this right here to a PDF, and I'll open up the PDF right now for everybody as well. Certificate of good standing, TokenSummit DAO LLC is a limited liability company right there. So we got that done. We got our initial DAO governance in place. Now we get to do the tokenomics conversation. And then we also need to finalize on our Genesis proposal. And then most importantly is delivering an absolutely fabulous virtual summit. So anyway, thanks everybody. Did you have any final thoughts, Amy or Mrs. Younks, before we call it a wrap here?
Congratulations. Thank you for the
Yeah,
hard work.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's great news.
All righty. Well, thanks everybody. We're going to have more videos here. We're going to be bringing most everything to you via live stream because we love this format. We love being transparent. We love building all the things together. And 2/22/22 for International DAO Day is just right around the corner. And we'll bring it to a close here with the first tweet from Token Summit DAO. And we made use of TokenSummit.eth here tonight by setting up our DAO governance on snapshot.org, and then also getting our Wyoming DAO LLC registered. So thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.